Welcome back to Naviance. Today we're going to focus on creating a plan of study for your time in high school using the Naviance Course Planner. Let's get started. To begin, click on the tab marked Courses to the right of the Home button. Scroll down to My Course Plans and click on Manage My Course Plans. You will be prompted to add a new plan. You'll see that when you click on Add a New Plan, it will bring up Start a Brand New Plan from Scratch. Then click Create New Draft Plan on the right. Below you will see a list of templates created by McKinney to give you some ideas about courses to choose each year of high school. Each template plan is followed by a brief description that explains the plan's focus and features. These plans were developed to address your interests, goals, and career aspirations in high school. For our demonstration purposes, we're going to choose the engineering template. To select this template, click on Choose This One on the right. This is our workspace to build our plan. You can see that this workspace is designed to flow from the left-hand side over to the right-hand side. To begin, choose a subject under the requirements for engineering. Let's begin with English. When I click on English, it brings up a list of courses that meet the English requirements. You can see I have a progress ruler here in yellow, and as I add courses, it will start to fill up until I get to the required number of courses. Students in McKinney are required to take an English class each year of high school, so I'm going to select one from each grade. I'll begin by choosing a selection for grade 9 in the fall, and then I'll make an additional selection for the spring. Moving into grade 10, I'll again choose a fall and a spring. Continuing on into grade 11, and then grade 12. When I've made my selections, I'll choose to add the selected courses to my draft plan. I'll have a pop-up menu that will come up and ask me to confirm the grade level that I want to use for each grade, for each course. Now you can see that I've selected 4 credits in the requirement, and I've met everything that I need under this component. On the far right, you can see that it's spaced out my courses according to grade level. So I have selections for grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. Now I'm ready to move on into my math requirements. Because this is an engineering plan, I'm going to select some advanced math courses, beginning with Algebra 1 Pre-AP in my 9th grade year. Then I'll move to geometry, again selecting for the fall and spring. Then I'll look for Algebra 2 Pre-AP. Finally, in my senior year, I'll be ready for Pre-Cal Pre-AP. Underneath these boxes, you'll see that I have some options to take additional math credits. In this instance, I'm interested in taking AP Statistics, so I'm going to select a fall and spring semester there, and then choose to add the selected courses to my plan. Again, I'll have to verify the grade level that I want to take each course. My optional math class, AP Statistics, it's defaulted to grade 9, but I don't want to take that course until after Algebra 2, so I need to adjust the grade level to grade 12. Now I can choose OK. You can see I'm starting to build up a base of courses for grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. And I'm ready to move on, looking at my requirements, to social studies. You can see as I complete my requirements and choose from the different areas, I'll get a green check that lets me know I've made a selection there. I'm going to choose World Geography for grade 9, World History for grade 10, then U.S. History for grade 11, and then Government and Economics for grade 12. Again, you can see that there are some optional courses at the bottom, but I won't select any for this plan. I'm going to verify the grade levels and choose OK. Now I'm ready to make some science selections. Again, because this is an engineering path, I'm going to take an accelerated track in science just as I did for my math selections. There are a lot of choices for science during your senior year. Be sure to read about that in the academic planning guide. Again, I'm going to verify my grade levels and then choose OK. We're making good progress towards meeting all of our graduation requirements, and you can see that our schedule is getting pretty full on the right-hand side. Now let's move on to languages other than English. Let's say I were interested in French. Be sure to choose a fall and a spring for French 1 and French 2. And I want to take it again in my junior year and take a third year. Here's another instance where I need to adjust the grade level. I'll take French 1 as a 9th grader, then take French 2 as a 10th grader, and then French 3 as an 11th grader. Next, I know that I need to take speech, also known as professional communications. And I'm going to take that during my 10th grade year. You may also choose to take professional communications during the summertime to get ahead. Feel free to go ahead and put that in your plan during the year that you think you might do that in the summer. Next, I'm going to move to my fine arts credit. I'm going to take Art 1, again choosing a fall and a spring. I'm going to place that into my junior year, because that's when I think I might take the course. Next, I'm going to choose my health course. I'd like to put that in my sophomore year, the same time that I'm taking my professional communications. Health is another course that you might choose to take in the summer for acceleration. I do need some physical education credit. So you can see over here in my 9th grade year that I have algebra and English, French and biology, and world geography. So I've chosen 5 out of 7 classes, so I think I might put my physical education courses in my freshman year. I'm going to choose the course Foundations and the course Outdoor Education. Finally, it's time to pick out some electives so that I can space them out across my plan. I have a couple of different options for where to choose electives. You can see that there's a special area of electives down at the bottom that is specific to engineering. I'm going to begin by looking at those electives. You can see that these electives are all grouped together to be selected at one time. So I'm just going to pull them all together. And then it also is interesting to me to pick some additional courses that would support these electives in electronics, such as engineering mathematics. Now I need to take a look at my grade levels. 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. So I have something in engineering for each year of school. My engineering mathematics course I probably want to put towards the end after I've had all of my basic math. So I'm going to put that in the 12th grade. You can see that my schedule is really full for grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. I may choose to go and look for some additional courses under the regular electives. There are lots of courses to choose from here. This would be a place for you to indicate that you might have some interest in other areas. Perhaps you might want to take a course in banking and financial services. So you could click there and add it to your plan. Let's say that I wanted to put that in my 11th grade year. Now that I have selections for each of my core areas and I've addressed each of the requirements under the plan, I'm ready to review and finalize the notes that I have so far. So I'm going to come up to the top where it says Step 3, and I'm going to run my mouse over it so that it highlights, and then I'll hit click. So you can see that in your plan, you've planned for 28.5 courses. It'll give you a summary by subject area of what you've signed up for. And then it'll give you an indication if it looks like your course selections are going in a good direction. Under the elective area, you may have noticed that it says that it needs work. There's a couple different reasons why this can happen. One is that I may have made too many selections, and it'll tell me to go back and take some courses out. It could be that I've chosen my electives from a specialty area down at the bottom. So if this first elective section doesn't have enough course selections, don't worry about that because you may have picked them back up in a subsequent area of requirements. When you've decided that everything looks the way that you want, then you can move on to Step 4, which is to scan your plan. And it'll give you a warning that your plan may not be totally complete. That's okay. It'll give you some feedback on how your components are comparing with your plans. And then you can choose Exit Your Course Planner. If you want to go back and look at your plan, again choose Manage Your Course Plans and you'll see the plan that you've built. Naviance will actually allow you to build multiple plans and even to make notes and write comments on your plans. So as you can see, this is a great place to kind of map out and organize what you want to do in high school. Be sure to talk with your teachers and your counselors to look at the academic planning guide and to use the resources that will help you get the most out of your high school experience.